Peace. Today is Wednesday the 18th. Making today's math. Knowledge, build, destroy. All being born to born. Use your knowledge to build on the positive and destroy the negative. And bring that creation into existence. Peace. Peace. Welcome back to the Not a Mean Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
We are here once again. Another segment.
Word.
Chopping it up. Talking about the goings on.
The goings on in the world.
Now, since we last convened, I think when Godfrey was here, this had already happened, but we just didn't get a chance to speak on it because, Godfrey is just full of stories. We couldn't pack it all in an hour. But your man LeBron signed with the Los Angeles Lakers.
I didn't foresee him going west only because he is a man that it's almost like required for him to go to the finals every time, and I feel like that's going to be a tough one. Like it's going to be the Lakers and the Warriors. Like somebody's got to go before he even gets to like the finals. So I thought he would stay on the East for that, for that reason alone.
Yeah. Man, I don't, first of all, I'm a Knicks fan.
Okay.
So, fuck all these other teams.
Right. How about it?
I'm waiting for us to get some fucking body that's really, you know what I mean? Gonna.
In real life, I'm a football fan,
this.
so imagine how upset I am. I'm upset at the whole runnings of football right now. Theoretically, I'm supposed to be boycotting.
This is true. I actually have been boycotting. I am a football fan. Like, I used to play football and
actually
baseball.
I
didn't really play basketball.
It's the only sport I really understand. Like, I learned the the technical part of it before I figured out like who was who. Whereas basketball is like, I know these guys. Like, like some of them are my friends,
but
and
you
then
don't fully understand the mechanics.
Yeah, it's like, to me, everybody looks like they're traveling. It just like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Which one's the 3-point
It looks like
line?
they run a long ass time with the ball before they shoot it. Like, I'm like, does not travel? Okay, I don't know. It just looked like he took like 8 steps in the air to get to the fucking basket.
You could take like 3 steps.
I know. See, I don't know all that pick and roll. I don't know what any of that shit means. Whereas with football, like, I actually learned the positions and what's supposed to happen in the positions, and then I realized who was good in those positions, and that's actually how I became like a Packers fan. 'Cause I'm like, as far as quarterbacking, that Aaron Rodgers guy is awesome, and then I just became like a Packers fan. But with basketball, it's like the other way around.
You're a cheesehead? You're a Packers fan?
I'm a cheesehead, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I always thought it was weird when people are sports fans of teams
not from the area.
Yeah, that they're not from there. They've never been there. Like, basically, you're more enamored with, the personnel and all of that type of shit.
Right.
Like,
see, so
really
I gave you. So
Right.
I broke down how how a person from New Jersey could
Right.
could
but
be
you
a
need
fan
to come home.
of somebody from.
You need to come home.
To who? Them
To
damn
the Giants.
Giants.
You need to come home.
Word.
To the Giants. I know it doesn't seem sexy right now. Neither does the cheeseheads either, though.
Well, I mean, we were kicking ass all the way up until
now that I think about it,
Raj
being a
got hurt.
cheesehead was never sexy. Okay, it's cold at they motherfucking game. So you ain't never been there. You're not a real Packers fan.
I'll never go to the game.
You're not a real Packers fan because you don't want to sit in that fucking Wisconsin cold. You don't want to put one of them fucking cheese things on your motherfucking head.
Nope.
I know you don't want to do that. You too much into keeping your hair looking pretty and all that type of shit to put some yellow fucking mustard cheese shit on your motherfucking head. So we would never ask you to do that here at the Giants.
Which Giants colors? Blue and orange?
Blue and red.
Blue
Come
and
on.
red. Oh, Giants is blue and red. No, Knicks is blue and orange.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah, you need to come on home. You can go to the games right here. It's just a stone throw away. Tell her, Harold. Like, come on now. Like.
Jets.
Did he just say the Jets? Did he just say?
He said the Jets.
Jets?
He just threw the Jets in there. See, okay, so between the Jets and the Giants, where am I going?
You're going with the Giants. Don't listen to him right now
Okay.
because he's bugging. Okay. First of all, I grew up not fucking with the Ets. Okay.
Okay.
Meaning, I don't fuck with the Mets, the Jets, the Nets. Okay, those are second class teams to me.
Oh,
it's
wow.
all about the Yankees, the Giants, the Knicks. Okay, and if you're gonna force me to fuck with hockey, then we're going with the Rangers. Okay, we're not fucking with the Islanders and all that bullshit.
Wait, I think Jersey.
Y'all have
we
the
got
Devils.
the Devils.
Yeah, y'all have the Devils. So, but that's actually a newer franchise that doesn't have as much.
We got a whole
as much rich history as
We got a whole
let's say the Rangers.
hockey ring in the in the middle of downtown.
Yeah,
in the
do.
middle of nigga downtown Newark.
Ain't that ironic? But hey, brings revenue.
That's right.
So yeah, don't fuck with the Ets.
Okay.
Come on home.
Okay.
We're here for you. Anyway.
So what do you okay?
So what are my views
what are
on
your
LeBron
views
and all that? Well,
Yeah.
first of all, people are acting like, what's he going there to try to destroy other people's legacies, Magic or Kobe? I don't know what they're acting like they're scared of. Yeah, you hear people say dumb shit like that. Like, their legacies are solidified. Like, he's not going to be the king of L.A., like, as far as eternity. He's not going to wipe anybody's fucking shit out that they did. He's not going to be the greatest Laker or some shit like that, if that's what they're worried about. If he goes over there, though, and ends up pulling this shit off and getting another ring, he's a bad motherfucker, yo. Like,
yeah, he is.
Who's done that? Like, most of these guys stick with one team their whole career. And like Jordan, Kobe, you know what I mean? Like, they was with the same team mostly for their whole career. Jordan went to the Wizards at the end, but that don't count. Like, the meat of his career and what we know Jordan for, Chicago Bulls. You know what I mean? Kobe, fucking the Lakers. You know?
Are there any notable
Even
players?
Kareem.
Are there any notable players that have multiple rings on multiple teams? Well, we know that LeBron did it with the Heat and with Cleveland. I think
Right. And wait.
Shaq bounced around a little bit, right?
Yeah, wait. Yeah. Who Shaq do it?
Lakers and Heat.
Lakers and the Heat. Okay. Right. So wait, but how many has LeBron did it? Cleveland and Miami. All right. So if he does one more team, then he would be the only one to do 3 teams, probably.
Yeah, we'll probably not, because you have like these obscure players that went from team to team.
Okay, well, I said notable players. Like, we know some guys that probably just got caught up in the trade and got lucky.
They fucked around and sitting on the bench and got 3 rings and
just
shit.
came
Like,
up.
shit,
Right.
I keep looking out, boy. Getting on the bench of these
I'm with
good ass teams,
I'm with
boy.
the money team right now. Shit.
But
I can dig it.
yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Like LeBron is definitely.
I would like to see Harden get one.
LeBron is definitely a fucking beast, but
I want to see Carmelo get one before it's too late.
I know
there's chatter.
With Carmelo,
I know.
You know, I was really excited when he came to the Knicks, but that just didn't flesh out the way we had hoped. And
But he's still an awesome player. I think maybe probably got to just connect some dots better.
Yeah, I like piece of the job, Melo.
Right.
But Golden State, man. Oh.
There. I mean,
Now they got like DeMarcus Cousins. They're just like,
Yeah, they're
They're
really
just trying to
really
be
Voltron.
invincible.
They're
Like,
forming
this
Voltron
is
for real.
ridiculous. Like ridiculous, and it's ironic because the city of Oakland. You know what I mean? Like nobody was fucking with Oakland before that. You know what I mean? It was all about. If you're from the Bay, it's all about San Francisco, and that's where the money's at, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Now to have such a world championship in such a ghetto,
Right.
hood ass city is
I'm about to say Oakland is really like
ironic.
the right.
Oh, that's the hood city of the, Bay.
hood of.
Trust me.
Oh no, I know.
Oh yeah.
I'm very familiar. My godmom's in Oakland.
Yeah, Richmond, all of that. Shout out to the Bay.
No, we knowing.
All right. Well, keeping it on sports real quick. I was just watching the World Cup.
Okay.
Soccer. Okay. Now by the time this airs, this shit'll probably be over. I just saw Croatia beat England in overtime. But it made me think about how like soccer is the most popular sport in the world.
The world.
Yet, in America, we ain't fucking with it. Why is that? I'll tell you why.
Because we're not benefiting the most from it.
Because America is arrogant as fuck. Okay? And if we don't feel like we're the pioneers of something, or if we don't feel that,
they couldn't successfly steal it.
This is American as, and then they'll say apple pie, they'll say baseball, and I guess things like football and basketball.
That's our shit.
Yeah, that's our shit. That's innovations of America. And we're going to promote those things to the fullest. I mean, if you really think about it, this goes back to, the propaganda, the early, 40s and 50s, I'd say, like, especially around World War II, where it was all about just promoting American things, American products, and we need to promote America, hot dogs, and America,
Cotton candy.
and so those sports were part of America's pride, But then to have a sport that surpassed all of that shit that's supposed to be, exports to the rest of the world, because they love baseball in Japan and all of that, and that got America hard. That these Japanese was loving an American export. They want the whole world to be like that. So the fact that the biggest sport is something that doesn't come out of America, America's like, fuck that. And they almost try to ignore it. But it's gotten to the point where you can't ignore it. Like,
that shit bigger than the Olympics.
Welcome to the greatest collective experience that we have as human beings, the World Cup Finals.
It's not only is it so big, people are so like impassioned by it. And like the shit is mad exciting. Like when you watch a soccer game, like even when they're not scoring, like the
I played soccer
when they
in high
almost
school.
scored. Did you really?
2 seconds. I was a goalie. Like I felt like I didn't feel like running and doing all that, so I would just throw myself in front of the ball, and I made a great goalie.
My youngest brother used to play soccer, and he was nice. Like he was on the all-star team.
I wasn't nice by no means.
Like they,
them white girls ran circles around me.
Like he was in the paper every week.
Nice.
He went to fucking Ireland and all this type of shit. And like they was kids. Like I don't know, you had to be like 10 years old or some shit like that, but he was nice. And matter of fact, my nephew ended up playing soccer for a while, and he was nice too. Yeah, he was like on some all Westchester team or some shit like that. So yeah,
very suburban, very suburban sport.
Well, see, soccer is some shit that you know.
Soccer mom, hence the term soccer mom.
We're the only ones that call it soccer.
Right, it's football everywhere else.
Right.
Think about that too. We're the only ones that call it soccer.
We made football something else.
Right, we made football, and only time you kick the ball football.
And it makes sense because, you're kicking the ball in soccer. It makes sense to call it football.
In football, we only kick it once. Most of the time, you're throwing it or, tossing it, running with it. You rarely kick it.
We should be calling it handball, right?
Well, we should call it running ball. I don't know. No, don't call it.
Don't call it pigskin.
Don't make it with a pigskin no more. I don't think they do that no more.
Things that make you go,
Yeah, tackle ball or some shit like that. Maybe they should call it tackle ball.
And all the players are really getting these fucking terminal ass brain diseases and shit.
Because again, that's the arrogance of America. Think about it. Like America's, I don't give a fuck that you already call it football.
We got our own football.
Like we got our own football. And guess what we gonna call it? Football. We gonna call it football. And it's gonna be, I know we don't really kick the ball. I don't give a fuck. This is America. And we do what the fuck we want to do.
Yes, our players are going crazy, bashing each other's heads in, killing each other, committing suicide.
We don't give a fuck. Right, it should be called bash ball or, brain bash is what the fuck it should be called. PTSD or some shit it should be called. But yeah, America is just arrogant as fuck when it comes to...
That's what we do.
That's what they do. Okay, we're victims of it. We're
arrogant too.
I mean, by default of growing up in an arrogant society. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna have a certain arrogance to you. You're right. It's infectious, but you gotta also know that it's not right. It's not a positive trait. You know what I mean?
No, we can acknowledge when it's wrong, but trust me, when you're overseas and shit, you gonna wave that American perk card to the fullest.
Well, shout out to all the people that fuck with football around the world of what we here call soccer.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm fucking with the World Cup.
Okay. Well, okay. We got a couple minutes real quick. Okay. Some fun stuff. Papoose and 50 Cent getting into it on Instagram. That, matter of fact, that needs to be a real discussion. Like, what are the boundaries of social media and relationships? Are you justifiably okay to pop off if somebody likes your significant other's pic?
You know what? I like that, and I think we need to stop there because I can't talk about this in 2 minutes.
Right.
I mean, I could talk about that small situation in 2 minutes.
That's a whole discussion
the whole
in itself.
Conversation, I think we need to take a break and come back on that note.
Word.
Okay? You know what I mean, Godcast. Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.